Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been thinking about starting an online store with Shopify and selling across Europe, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to register your Shopify business in the European Union. We'll cover everything from choosing your business structure, registering your company, getting a VAT number, setting up Shopify legally, and staying compliant with EU laws. So grab a notebook and let's get started with your Shopify business journey in Europe. Step 1. Choose your business structure, visual, icons showing, sole trader, limited company, partnership. Before you even create your Shopify account, you need to decide what kind of business you're going to run. In the EU, there are several business structures, but the most common for small online stores are 1. Sole proprietorship, sole trader, easiest and fastest to set up. You and your business are legally the same person. You're responsible for taxes and liabilities. 2. Limited liability company, LLC or LTD. Your business is a separate legal entity. Protects your personal assets. A bit more paperwork but more credibility for larger Shopify stores. If you're just testing your idea or running a small store, start as a sole trader. If you plan to scale, consider a limited company. Tip: each EU country has slightly different registration processes, but the principles are similar. Step 2. Register your business legally, visual, government, website pages of countries like Germany, France, Spain, etc. Now that you've chosen your structure, it's time to register your business. Here's how it generally works in the EU. Step 1. Choose your business name and check if it's available. Step 2. Register with your local business authority. For example, in Germany, you register with the Handels Register, Commercial Register. In France, with the Greffe du Tribunal de Commerce. In Spain, through the Registro Mercantil. Step 3. Get your business registration certificate. This certificate proves your business exists legally and allows you to open a bank account, pay taxes, and register for VAT later on. Tip: some EU countries allow full online registration, so you can do it in a few hours. Step 3. Open a business bank account. Visual, online banks like Wise, Revolut Business, and 26 Business logos. Once your business is registered, open a business bank account. You'll need this for receiving payments from Shopify, paying suppliers, handling taxes and expenses. You can open an account with a local EU bank or use digital banks like Wise Business, Revolut Business, and 26 Business. These are perfect for Shopify entrepreneurs because they integrate easily with Shopify payments and PayPal. Pro tip: keep your business finances separate from your personal ones. It makes tax filing way easier later. Step 4. Get your VAT number. Visual, EU VAT logos, sample, tax forms. Now this is one of the most important steps for doing business in the EU. Getting a VAT number. VAT stands for value added tax, and it's required for most online businesses selling goods or services. Here's how it works. You charge VAT on your sales to EU customers. You collect that VAT and pay it to your local tax authority. To register for VAT, visit your country's tax authority website, submit your business registration identification documents. You'll receive a VAT identification number, VAT ID. For example, in Germany, it's Sust-Eidner. In France, it's Numero di TVA Intracommunautaire. In Italy, Partita IVA. Once you have your VAT number, you'll need to enter it in your Shopify settings. Go to Settings, Taxes and Duties, VAT Registration. Add your VAT ID so Shopify can calculate taxes automatically. Tip: if you plan to sell across multiple EU countries, you can use the one-stop shop OSS VAT system. This lets you handle all EU VAT reporting in one place. Step 5. Understand your tax obligations. Visual, simple animation showing tax flow between customer, Shopify, and tax authority. Taxes can sound intimidating, but once you understand the basics, it's not that bad. As an EU Shopify seller, you'll deal with two main types of taxes. 1. Income tax based on your business profits. 2. VAT sales tax based on what you sell to EU customers. Shopify helps automate VAT collection based on your store's settings. Returns every quarter or month, depending on your country. Pro tip: use accounting tools like QuickBooks, Xero, or SumUp to track sales and taxes automatically. And don't forget, always consult local accountant or tax advisor before your first filing. Step 6. Set up your Shopify store. Visual screen recording of Shopify setup process. Now let's get into the fun part, setting up your Shopify store. Here's the step-by-step process. 1. Create an account. Go to shopify.com and sign up for a free 2. Choose a store name. Make sure it matches or complements your registered business name. 3. Add your business details. In Settings, Business Information, enter your legal business name, address, and VAT number. 4. Select your store currency and region. Choose the euro or your local EU currency. 5. Set up Shopify payments. Connect your business bank account or use PayPal. Shopify will verify your identity using your registration documents. 6. Design your store. Pick a theme, add your products, and customize your homepage. 8. Configure taxes. Go to Settings, Taxes and Duties. Enable automatic EU VAT collection. Pro tip: Shopify handles most EU tax rates automatically, so you don't have to manually calculate them. Step 7. Legal compliance. GDPR terms, privacy policy, visual lock icon, GDPR compliance logos. Running a Shopify store in the EU means following: data protection and consumer laws, especially GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation. You must ensure that you have a privacy policy that clearly explains how customer data is collected and used. You display terms and conditions and refund policy pages. You use a cookie consent banner on your website. Shopify provides built-in templates for these legal pages. Just edit them for your business. If you collect email addresses for marketing, make sure customers opt in voluntarily. Step 8. Register for the EORI number if you import or export goods. Visual customs and packages, crossing EU borders. If your Shopify business imports products from outside the EU, like from China, the UK, or the USA, you'll need an EORI number. Economic operators. Registration and identification. This number is required for customs clearance when your goods enter the EU. You can apply for it from your authority, and it's usually free. Once you get it, share it with your shipping or dropshipping partners. Step 9. Accounting, bookkeeping and invoicing. Visual laptop screen showing digital invoices and reports. To keep your Shopify business compliant, always maintain sales invoices, expense receipts, bank statements. You can integrate accounting apps like QuickBooks, Xero, Holded, popular in Spain. Shopify also lets you export sales reports for tax, filing and accounting. Step 10. Launch and grow your store. Visual launch animation. Happy customers buying online. Now that everything's ready, it's time to launch. Before you go live, double-check your products, prices, and taxes. Test a few orders to ensure checkout works smoothly. Make sure your legal pages are visible in the footer. Once you launch, start marketing through social media, Google Ads, and email campaigns. Keep an eye on Shopify analytics to track sales and visitors. And remember, success doesn't happen overnight. Be consistent, keep learning, and optimize your store for better conversion rates. Outro, visual, outro screen with subscribe button, and that's it. You've now learned exactly how to register and set up a Shopify business in the EU, step by step. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more e-commerce tips, and let me know in the comments which EU country you're setting up your store in. I might make a country-specific guide next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.